Hi, it's Sky, and I am giving you my first free workshop. This is to inspire you. This is to empower you. This is for you to be the artist of your life. This is to change your story to a new story and some transition on how to do it. This is to take you out of fear and put you into hope. I love you so much. Join me. Please subscribe below. We are going on this journey together. And don't forget that the only way to go is up. Peace and love. Subscribe below. Listen to this. This is all for you for free. And this is from the bottom of my heart to you. Peace out. Sky. Here we go. What if you're having the happiest day? You could be feeling sad. You're like, why? It's because we're all connected. We're all connected. Scientifically and spiritually, we're all connected. And so with every single emotion in the universe recorded and floating around us, let's say, and then you're pulling through your lineage, just your lineage alone, your ancestry, in your DNA is going to shape your perspectives on your life today. And your life is based on your life experiences on Earth and all your lifetimes, which could be whatever you choose it to be. But let's say your ancestors before you today in your DNA. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with all these emotions, which to me, I describe emotions as a bank of emotions that have already been experienced. Feelings are the present. Like, how do I feel today? Emotions make you feel a certain way. I see it as two different things, that emotions are a collaboration of feelings. Emotions are already recorded experiences. Every single moment we have a new emotion and then it's recorded, and then we have feelings that we project on someone else or we download it into our body, and some of us are very sick from it. Yes. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna release. We're gonna become vulnerable. So what you're gonna do is make a list of everything you're afraid to do. Make a list of everything you're afraid to do. And what would you like to experience? Like, there's potential that you don't believe you're worthy, but you would really like to try it. You really want to try it on for size. Like for me, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a empowerment speaker, but I also want to be a writer, an empowerment writer. And I maybe even want to write some stories about fantasy fiction. But that's on my big list. And on my other list of breaking through fears is I wanted to go on a solo road trip. It just came out of the blue. I'm like, I gotta do this. I can't be afraid to go and travel and explore on my own, because first of all, I won't meeting other people. That could be really fascinating, exciting. And two, I need to learn how to break through my own fears. So pick something, write them down, and then what we're gonna do, and you can hit subscribe right there, because we're gonna keep on going on this journey together. And you can rewind this and listen to this over and over again. And then we're gonna layer. We're gonna layer it like art. When you're in art, you layer. You start out, and I'm just gonna use this tablet right here. And first you might scribble some pen, and then you might pen some pencil. And then, or some people might just draw a form. And then you might add a little bit of color. And then you add some paint that just sitting around. And then you might start mixing it. And then it morphs into something amazing. That's what we're gonna do with our life. We're gonna start the layering. We're gonna write down exactly what I said. We're gonna write down those things that we know we really wanna do, but we're afraid to do, number one. Number two is we're going to put some color on it. We're gonna like, okay, where I wanna be an empowerment speaker. I wanna be empowerment, but where do I wanna do it? So Instagram, I'm gonna pick Instagram as the first one because that's where I started, right? Next, I wanna do YouTube. And a lot of this, is for you to practice for something even bigger, because as you know, things are changing all the time. Maybe Instagram and YouTube might not be here, but in the future, you practice on those two channels, right? And then I want you to draw it out. I want you to do a visual board, a vision board. You can like cut out things, you can just draw it on a piece of paper, like the things that you want to do. I want you to put it in, I want you to put words on there too. I want you to put empowerment speaker, or I want you to put, a competitive swimmer, whatever it is. I want you to put it down, because actual writing is energy. and writing words is energy. So you're putting it out there, inviting it to you. And then I want you to make a commitment to it. I want you to go out and get some real cool pens or pencils or markers or whatever. And I want you to make, like, let's say 4 cards, 4 cards to yourself, 4 cards, or on a piece of paper, 4 boxes. And I want you to really make it lively and vivid so it has some more life to it. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint your life, and then we're gonna expand those wings. Okay, for me, the next level was to find an artist group that really I resonate with. Find a writer's group I really resonate with. Go on Instagram and find a community that I really resonate with. It's for me, but also we're giving back, because those people that resonate with you, it's like a share. You're collaborating. And then I want you to take some free classes on YouTube about whatever you're interested in and take some notes. And then for me, I went on some artworks. I'm not able to do it as much yet right now, but meeting other artists and asking them questions and find out how it all works, how the ropes work, right? Where I'm investigating. I just did my first guest podcast. I said no for a year or 2 years, maybe 3. I just said yes, did my first one today. I was scared to do it, really scared. Do a live video interview, okay? And do it with somebody that you really trust, you feel comfortable with. And then make a list of what you'll need on the road for your essentials. So what I did is I made a list of all the things I need. Like, I am primarily, pretty much 99% of my food is organic, fresh food, fresh vegetables from plants. And so I had a Trader Joe's zip bag, one insulated, one had all my fresh vegetables and everything, and my things that had to go in the refrigerator, and the other one was all dry, all my dry stuff. And then what I want you to do is, like, think about it. What's the whole point of this? Why am I even doing this, Sky? You're doing this to be vulnerable, because the only way to break out of fear is to be vulnerable. And I learned this from walking in, being in corporate world, walking into an art class I decided to take as an elective. I'm working on a new degree, and walking into the room early in the morning, taking this class before I had to go to the office. And I had on my suit, and here I am, a speaker. I was doing public speaking at the time and presentations at the time, but wearing that armor of corporate world. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, it was great. It was a framework to work in and to thrive in, but it was already kind of set in motion of what you were supposed to do. So you just practiced at it, right? Practice makes you perfect, they say. Well, practice does make you perfect in a structured environment to get it down, right? And so I was doing that, and I was doing pretty good at it. But here I was doing art. And what I found when I was doing art, and why I'm having you do this, you'll find, I made that mistake. No, that's a mistake. Oh, rip up the paper, throw in the garbage. Mistake. Oh my gosh. Commit to yourself. Allow yourself to make a mistake. So I got up in front of the class when it was my turn. We all had to present our first piece of work and tell us what inspired us. I got up there in my suit in front of people from 17 to 80 years old in this class, this art class, and started bawling my head off. It was the most vulnerable I had ever felt in the public eye in this class. These were people in this class from all over the world that were going to school there. And my heart was pumping. I was so overwhelmed with emotions, because when we create anything, it comes from our heart. Our passion comes from our heart, okay? When we're executing it, it's an idea that we have, but it's going through our heart, because that passion, that push is through our heart. The idea came from my teacher. Like, I want you to, draw this umbrella, whatever, right? You get prompts in life. That prompt is the brain prompts that are given to you. But the passion is your creativity is going through your heart. And so the only way you're going to change this story is to look at changing it, admitting that you need to change it, that you want to change it, going through the transition, and then creating a new story. And what we're doing right now is we're creating a new story. And we are evolving, we're adapting to this new story slowly. We're adapting to a new belief because we are going to form new beliefs, because your beliefs were created by your experiences, from what everybody told you or from your own life experiences. And you're going to see that fear is going to be peeking at you, but you're the artist of your life, not the fear. There's fear and there's hope. Do you want to be addicted to fear anymore? Or do you want hope? Fear is serving someone else. Hope is serving you. Do you want to be invested in someone else's needs for you to serve them, to give them your money and to give them your time to feed their family, to feed all them, and they suck the life out of you and make you in debt physically, emotionally, and financially? Or would you like to come over here to hope, where you are feeding your family, you are becoming a healthy version of yourself, and you're growing and evolving to become and to break through all those fears so that you become the beam of light for everybody else, and you become actually a different type of projection. You are projecting hope, faith, light, instead of projecting fear. Okay? So, please subscribe below. I really want to go on this journey with you. It's the Year of the Tiger. February 1st is the big celebration. And so I ask that you join me and that we do this together. I love you. Peace out. Sky. Love, light, peace, and joy. Some skylight today.